How's it going, everybody? It is your boy, Luna the Programmer here, and we're actually on the global side of Dokkan's Twitter today, because of the fact of the new LRs that we have here. You can see in the screenshots or the recently posted media that we have a GOHAN and Krillin unit, but there's also something else that I think a lot of people will like. The reason why this video is so late is because they like to post these at like 4 in the morning, and I had to get up at 8 in the morning to do stuff. So obviously, if I stayed up, that would leave me with a nice 4 hours of sleep, and I'm tired already. So, 16 hours ago, first-hand information on LR dilemma on the battlefield: Krillin and Gohan Kid. So first of all, they have a outfit change, which I like to see. Good-looking art. I used As you can see, I used their pose in the thumbnail, albeit from the anime's angle instead of the Dokkan angle. 20,000 HP raw stats. So 0%. There are 20,000 HP, so they'll be quite high. So let's actually take a look at what they can do. So rapid growth. Oh, guess they remembered that category existed. So rapid growth category key form. And 30% to stats. So leader garbage, AGL type 4 key, and 100% to stats. Yeah, not worth it here. But the real main juicy part is the passive. So passive, exchange of thoughts. Funny how this is the passive name, but the other LR is the exchange unit. Anyway, 130% attack and defense, as well as a medium chance of evading the enemy's attack, including their super, of course. There's an additional 1 key per key sphere obtained, so they have the Boo Tanks and Super Vegeta effect. Plus an additional 50% attack when performing a super. And then they launch an additional attack that's a high chance of becoming a super when key is 24. So similar to Turles, I believe. And they change into a battle suit when the conditions are met. So you can see their conditions, or at least a piece of their conditions here. You can see the effect. So I actually think I want to take a look at their links really quickly. So we've got here Kamehameha, solid support, cold judgment, infighter, shocking speed, fierce battle, and legendary power. So not exactly the greatest selection. But it's not bad, I would say. It's just a little unorthodox. I would be interested to see, linking partners and such. So let's see, the 12 key. We can see it from behind the little text bubble there. So the 12 key appears to raise attack and defense for a single turn, as well as cause colossal damage to the enemy as per usual. And as far as the 18 key, this greatly raises attack and defense for a turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. So no additional effects in that regard. However, the conditions for the active skill, why can't I speak today? The conditions for the active skill, the outfit change. So they change into a battle suit upon entering the next attacking turn after performing 4 or more super attacks in a battle. So I had to mute my mic because I just sneezed there. So this is sort of a appears to be a bit of a int Broly effect here, where they have to launch a specific number of supers before they can, get their active skill off. Now, I'm not sure. Oh, here it is. So I'm not sure where the rest of the info is. Okay. So here's what we got going on. So their 12 key seems to be, if it would load in, please, thank you. So skipped it. So their 12 key now raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes colossal damage. I'm assuming the ultras have a similar effect. So obviously leader doesn't change. Passive skill, sharing the same thoughts. Oh really? So now they get 150% chance, 150%, and a medium chance of evading the enemy super attack, plus the additional key sphere, plus an additional key if that is a rainbow key sphere, and then they get an additional 58% attack as well as a medium chance of evading the enemy's attack if performing a super attack. Oh, so do these medium chances stack on top of each other, or are they separate? Interesting. So it's like medium plus medium, or is it medium? Okay, that didn't trigger. Now another medium. You know, I'm thinking it's the latter. And then they launch an additional super attack, which now has a great chance of becoming a super attack when their key is 24. And of course, their active skill here can be activated starting from the third turn of battle, and it gives them 24 key for a single turn. Links do not change, so they're the same as ever. Now, however, let's take a look at, here we go, categories. So categories, a little sparse, but, you know, what can you expect? Rapid growth, Planet Namek, of course, Dragon Ball Seekers, naturally, Join Forces, obviously, and of course, Kamehameha. So yeah, oh, there's another image here. So yeah, oh, just additional super attack effects. So yeah, that is going to be the Gohan and the Krillin. However, I believe posted before this and has a significantly higher interaction is the Goku and Vegeta. Oh, sorry, this is post-exchange. So it's a Vegeta that exchanges into Goku. So actually, it's a Vegeta slash Goku, not Goku and Vegeta here. I like this art. I really do like this art. So let's take a look here. Also, yes, easy A win for these two Gokus here. So this is another Planet Namek lead, as well as int type. So it's the similar leader skill here. So Vegeta, it's 3 key, 150% attack. Oh, I actually did not see this when I was initially reading it. So he gets 150% attack inherently, and then he gets an additional 2 key and 150% defense if your HP is 30% or more, right? So if your HP is 30% or more, he's getting 150 to both. If your HP is somehow below that, well, we'll see. So plus an additional 50% attack and defense when attacking. And now if HP is 29% or less at the start of your turn, then you can revive with 70% HP, recovering 70% HP by exchanging with Goku when the character or ally attacking in the same turn is KO'd. Okay, so that is a bit of a mouthful, so let me translate. So if you start the turn with 29% or less HP and you die, you can revive with 70% HP and exchange into Goku. That's what I think this is saying. So we can take a look at links here, so as well as categories. So we're a little more liberal here because it's a Vegeta. Not only is it an exchange unit, it's a Vegeta unit, so he'll have Vegeta stuff. Brutal Beatdown, Prodigies, Saiyan Pride, Saiyan Warrior Race, Prepared for Battle, Fierce Battle, and Legendary Power. Categories are, of course, Planet Namek Saga, Pure Saiyan, Dragon Ball Seekers, Inhuman Deeds, Planetary Destruction, Gifted Warriors, Powerful Comeback, and because it's an exchange unit, you wind up with Goku on Vegeta's family. So let's take a look at super attack effects. Well, generic stuff, raise attack and defense for 1 turn, nothing too crazy here. So again, this is the very weirdly worded exchange conditions, but I think I got it right there. So now let's actually take a look at what Goku has to offer. So again, leader skill does not change. So remember where Goku, or rather where Vegeta got 150 at turn start, and then 150 if your HP is 30% or above. Now Goku gets 159% inherently, and then he gets an additional 59% while performing a super. Then he gets 3 key and damage reduction if there is an extreme class enemy, as well as having a high chance of performing a critical hit if there is a Planet Namek Saga category enemy. So he changes 3 links, so he gains All in the Family, Kamehameha, and the Saiyan lineage, as opposed to Brutal Beatdown, and I believe Prodigies, and I don't remember what the third one was. But yes, the other 4 links stay the same. Obviously, categories do not change as well. So, super attack effects. The 12 key effect is the same, but the 18 key greatly raises attack and defense for a single turn, as well as causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Based on the name of the passive skill, carrying on his pride, as well as the name of the card, Saiyan pride, as well as the pose that Goku is doing here. I'm thinking my homie Ghost Crackers over here in the corner is correct in saying that this will be the exchange animation. Oh, they actually did post the animations here, so I will watch that in a moment. So apparently he was in fact correct. I literally did not even see that. So perhaps they did post the animations. I'm not going to scroll down because I don't want to spoil it for myself, because these Dokkan animations I've been getting really, really good for the past, I would say, 2 years. They've been definitely on the ball with it. So that is that. Not only do I want to go over those two, I also want to briefly take a look at this Goku and Krillin card. I don't believe I've done that already. So, because I honestly don't recall. I believe this is the exchange unit. So I think it's pretty obvious that these guys are going to get an easy A. They do that, and that's something that I'm starting to really dislike. Instead of making free-to-play units good right off the bat and then revitalizing them at a later date with an easy A, what they do is they make free-to-play units underwhelming, and then to bring them up to snuff, they give them an easy A. However, that doesn't hold when these units start to get older, you know? What's going to happen in a year or two from now when these guys are out of date? And you might be saying, well, it's a free-to-play unit. However, I didn't always do this. For example, LR Vegeta Blue, the STR variant, is still a fairly decent unit. And he has a very basic passive, 80% attack and defense with stacking on the 12th key. Right? So imagine his easy A. Could be crazy. Anyways, back to the matter at hand. Free-to-play unit, you're not using them as a lead. Super attack effect, boring. Passive skill, 60% attack and defense, plus an additional 30 when performing a super. I want to see if that's calced separately. Then they have a medium chance of evading. So this medium chance is going to proc separately from them being an int type, I believe. So they have a 5% chance to dodge from being int. Then they have a separate 30% chance to dodge. And then they plus get an additional 30% defense per attack evaded rather, which includes super. So they obviously exchange into Vegeta. This can be activated after they evade 4 or more super attacks. Links are, well, it's Krillin, so what do you expect? However, because of the fact that it is Krillin / Vegeta, maybe you can link him with LR Krillin for a while. Who knows? Turtle School, Z Fighters, Courage, Solid Support, Brainiacs, High Compatibility. What even is that link? High Compatibility. I hate that link. Shattering the Limit. Categories are as expected, which means now we have Vegeta on Turtle School. That's pretty cool. Vegeta's an Earthling now as well. Okay, so Vegeta stacks attack infinitely, which is at least something. He recovers HP, which is good. 100% attack and defense, but again, with these stats, that's not going to amount to much. Plus an additional 50% when performing a super attack. 5 of his 6 links change. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 of his 7 links change. And now, instead of all that rubbish he has in the Vegeta link. So Saiyan Warrior Race, Royal Lineage, Prodigies, Brutal Beatdown, the Saiyan Lineage, Prepare for Battle, and Shattering the Limit. Now, I do want to draw attention to the fact that, whoops, that's not good. We do a little trolling on that one, but because of the fact that this Vegeta and this Vegeta are the same Vegeta, you take a look at the links that they share really quickly. So, you know, Prepared for Battle, Brutal Beatdown, Prodigies, Saiyan Warrior Race. That's 4 links right there, my boy. Right? And again, this is a free-to-play unit. However, they will easy A, and they will increase stats. And also, yes, this 50% is calculated separately. So he actually gets 200% attack and defense. Is performing a super, as well as stacking infinitely. I want to see if the same, yes. So the additional boosts here calculated separately. So they get 108% attack and 204% defense when all conditions are met. So actually, defense capabilities lower ever so slightly in exchange for, well, much better links and a much better offense, right? So there you have it. That is I believe all I have to for today. We can briefly take a look at partners. So obviously, again, this guy starts as Krillin, so he'll have Krillin links. So Krillin, more Krillin, Krillin, Krillin. Oh, Yamcha, Krillin, Roshi, Krillin, and his wife, Krillin. I forgot his name again. That's definitely Krillin, though. You get the idea, right? Um, yeah, I don't know if they have they don't have his exchange variant on the website as of yet, but like I said, we've already compared this guy to the LR here. So whoever the LR links with, you take away legendary power and fierce battle, he'll be sharing a fairly similar link set here, and it's not a bad link set. He's got quite a lot of attack here, 10%, 5% 2 key, 15, 5%, right? 5%, 5% attack and defense. So it is very good. Obviously, I would want to see how this guy functions both next to a Krillin and next to a Vegeta. However, the only real way you're going to be getting that is if you try and run maybe Planet Namek Saga or Dragon Ball Seekers, because obviously there aren't many just Vegeta cards on these other categories. Like, how many Vegetas are on Earthlings? How many Vegetas are on Turtle School and Rapid Growth? Even though there should be a few on there. Speaking of which, the Vegeta that this card is based off should be on Rapid Growth, but Dokkan moment. Anyways, that's gonna do it for us this time. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video or learned something new. Leave a dislike if you didn't enjoy the video, or maybe you didn't learn anything, you unobservant I'm joking. My name is Luna, also known as Luna the Programmer. I'm going to go back to that page you guys were looking at by the Plague of Gripes for research purposes, and I will catch you guys in that next one. Oh, and also I gotta watch those beautiful super attack animations. But yeah, see ya.